me. It's the coach, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, Devontae Freeman, fresh off 100 yards a week ago, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the New York Jets. Let's get up to the Jets' home opener in their 50th anniversary season of winning Super Bowl III. On the call, Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
The coach, take the Lincoln Tunnel through Weehawken, through Secaucus, across the Hackensack River, and you'll arrive, as we have, at MetLife Stadium at East Rutherford, New Jersey. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between our visitors and the New York Jets. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you look at this Jets ball club. They come in off a good win on the road, and now they hit the home opener at 1-0.
And they looked awfully good last week and came away with a 2-touchdown victory. They did have a few reasons for concern defensively, but all in all, they'll take a repeat here if they could get it.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Chargers, they come into this one after a loss in the opener, and they're in for another tough test here.
And what a battle for an organization to look at your schedule and see 2 road games to start the season and not have a letdown immediately. You've got to fight against that. They've got to come out ready to play.
Still 0-0 here in quarter one, but an early test to check in on as we've got a third down situation looming. Throwing his car on third down. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now fourth down. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs.
This offense trying to get it in the end zone from the red zone, but right now their focus, a third down situation with 1 yard to go to get the first. On third down, Devontae Freeman. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it first and goal. The first drive this unit had, they punted. This drive, much more polished, just looking crisper, aren't they, moving the ball?
Maybe the first drive was a little bit of a wake-up call. Probably a little bit angry that they had to punt the ball away the first time they had it. Got motivated, got to the sideline, said, okay, let's not let that happen here as we take over again.
Number 53, Mike 53. 12. 53 to Mike, 53. Go. Gotta go, in and out, let's go.
From the shotgun, Wilson. pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Here's Wilson to throw. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. From 8 yards out, and the Jets have taken a first-quarter lead. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those
second quarter, this defense looking for a big third down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense.
Bang out, bam. Stop here, D. Shoot.
On third down, it's Freeman, and he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Third down turns to first with that 5-yard pickup.
Well, partner, what do you think?
A solid drive here has this offense in really good position. Can they finish the drive off? Let's find out. It's 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
Green 80.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Spot that.
Here we go.
Spot that.
Defense all day. Showing it.
Back to the running game. It's Freeman. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
Oh, yeah.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Alert.
Check 53's Mike.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wilson. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Here we go. Let's go. Here we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. No chance.
Hey, alert.
Check 53. I'm scared.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Forced out to his left, toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
12. Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. Mike.
Here's Wilson. Buying time, and he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack.
Well, this is something I may never understand. I don't get why a quarterback under duress who has a chance keeps it and runs out of bounds. Instead of an incomplete pass and no loss of yardage, it's a 3-yard loss.
53 is the Mike. 53. I'm on. Check. 53 is Mike. Check. 53 is Mike.
Go, 14.
You pump.
On 3rd and goal, Wilson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Kevin Pierre-Louis gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now.
3rd and goal, they decided to throw for it, but how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open, left him nowhere to go with the football, had to absorb the sack.
That will be. Coming up here, the coming 2nd quarter, 3rd down, and this defense just trying to force the field goal attempt. Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. So here's the situation upcoming. 2nd quarter, 3rd down, and this defense just trying to force the field goal attempt. Throwing now is Carr. He'll get this one to the Golden Domer, St. Brown. 2 yards is all they'll get on the... So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. The kick by Lutz is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2. So not much left here before we reach halftime as the offense is out there now hoping to put together a scoring drive before they head to the locker room.
You must be dreaming.
14.
53. Mike. Hey, let's get off the field, D.
There.
Watch twist.
The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. Who we go?
Now Wilson. He's got Freeman here. It's complete. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. 2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards.
Check. 53's Mike. Check.
Wilson. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
53, Mike. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Hey, pick it.
Bang out. Bam.
53.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Able to pick up a dozen yards, but they needed more. Fourth down.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
Give me that ball, defense. Hey, alert 3.
They'll run it. Freeman. And he's not going to get there. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. A red zone situation forthcoming as this defense will need to step up here. 1st and 10. Ball at the 19. And Lutz puts this one through. And that will do it for this first. Well, points have been hard to come by in this one, and it's the third quarter. Defenses have reigned supreme. Can the defense reign supreme once more on third down? Let's find out.
What? 280.
Check. 53's Mike.
Hey.
On third down, it's Freeman. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
Let's go.
They're able. Well, points have been hard to come by in this one, and it's the third quarter. Defenses have reigned supreme. Can the defense reign supreme once more on third down? Let's find out.
One left.
Mike, 53. 53, Mike. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53.
From the gun on third down, Wilson. He gets it to Brown, complete. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
Let's go.
Run pass.
Push him back. Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. From 13 yards out. And the Jets will extend their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key.
Time to get you back live again. This offense in the red zone as they've got it 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
What? 280.
53 is the mark. I'm trying to collect. Undercrush, undercrush, undercrush.
Go. 40.
53. That's it. Mike. I got one. Let's go.
What?
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down.
Let's go.
Jordan Lewis right there on the coverage.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Now Freeman, he's been busy today. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up 1st downs.
Let's go.
18.
We got to step it up.
Alert.
Crash. Watch this.
Run left.
Wilson operating from the gun. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Jets have taken the lead.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well.
A touchdown and an extra point would tie this game late. What can this defense do now that their opponents are in the red zone?
3 bucks.
Play action. Now it's Carr. He gets it to Thomas. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st.
Though, to hold it to a short game.
The Chargers on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Davante Adams. A decent pressure kick coming up here in the fourth quarter of a tie football game. Can they convert it?
Check. Friday. I don't think you got it, son. Check. One fluff. Off. Move the team.
Here's Wilson going for it all. And Brown's got it for a Jets touchdown. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this fourth quarter. Wow, talk about a big fourth down conversion for the score. Defensively, how do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense and you give them credit for going for it, having that type of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Switch.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. The offense looking for one more first down to try to end this thing. The defense has 2 timeouts, but the offense leading in a tight one here late.
Here we go. Hey, alert.
Again, they'll run with Freeman. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
On 3rd down, it's Freeman. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. On the heels of that good carry by Devontae Freeman, here's 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. The tackle will be credited to Jake Ryan. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
One final kneel down here, and that should just about do it.
Well, Brandon, they're getting to 2-0, and this time they're able to take a knee at the end and secure the victory.
Preseason, coach said their goal, they obviously want to win everything. He said, I think we can get off to a 3-0 start. Well, here they are looking at 2-0 right now. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
2, and they'll look to regroup next week as they head to MetLife Stadium to take on the New York Giants. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.